Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA, said, "Now everybody is a programmer. We shouldn't learn how to code if AI can do this for us." So I decided to use ChatGPT, Claude, and Grok to build the same calculator app from scratch using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript.
Create a fully functional calculator app that performs basic arithmetic operations. Build it as a single HTML file containing all HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The design should be clean, modern, and iOS styled with soft, rounded buttons, minimal shadows, and subtle hover and active animations.
Include digits 0 to 9, a decimal point, the 4 operators, a clear button, an equals button, and a display area that shows input and real-time results in a high-contrast, readable style. The calculator must support accurate calculations, keyboard input, digits, operators, enter for equals, backspace for delete, and basic arrow handling such as preventing division by 0, multiple decimals, or repeated operators. Make the layout fully responsive for both desktop and mobile. Provide the complete working code in a single HTML file. I'll hit the send button. ChatGPT's thinking. I gotta say, I have high expectations for this one, especially with all the specifics we asked for. If ChatGPT can pull this off, it's going to be a strong contender right out of the gate. And it's done. Alright, let's copy this and paste it in Visual Studio Code. Let's run this thing and see what ChatGPT has cooked. It's definitely a calculator, and look at that. We got some animations for every button. That's a nice touch. Feels responsive right off the bat. I didn't like this text at the bottom. The clear button is bad. It doesn't even look like a button. We only have a C. It's just a C floating there. Like ChatGPT gave up on button styling halfway through. And then there's this weird empty space that breaks the grid, man. We asked for clean and modern, not abstract modern.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
But on the upside, the keyboard is working. So the core functionality is there and the animations are a win, but the design choices and that text are definitely holding it back. Let's give ChatGPT another shot to fix some of these issues. Fix the unnecessary space or gaps between the buttons. That weird empty space, the C button, those were the biggest visual offenders. We are looking for that clean, modern, iOS-style look. It's generating new code. Hopefully, it's just making targeted changes to the CSS and maybe the HTML structure rather than rebuilding the entire thing from scratch. I'll paste this code. Now let's see what ChatGPT made after our feedback. I see some improvements. Look, it made the clear button visible. It's actually a proper button now, not just a floating C. It removed the text at the bottom. That's much cleaner. But look closely. We still got this weird empty space. Alright, ChatGPT's had its chances for now. Let's jump to Claude. Paste the same exact prompt as ChatGPT. Hit send. It's gathering thoughts. Claude is taking some time. This could be a good sign, or it could just be taking its sweet time to hallucinate something truly bizarre. If Claude can nail this with all the iOS styling, animations, keyboard input, and functionality in one go, it's undeniably better than ChatGPT. Okay, now it's finished writing the code.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And wow, look at this! It didn't just give me the code, it opened a preview of the app right here in the interface. The design is clean, modern. Claude absolutely nailed the iOS layout with soft rounded buttons. No weird gaps, minimal shadows. It just looks right. This is exactly what I envisioned from the prompt. Claude clearly killed ChatGPT. Claude just delivered a perfect, fully functional, beautifully styled iOS calculator app on its first try. I am so incredibly satisfied with this. There's literally nothing to fix.
Okay.
Let's do
another one.
I'll copy and paste the same prompt into Grok, choose the model Grok 4.1, hit run, and immediately Grok started writing the HTML code. No thinking like Claude, just straight to work. Now it's writing the CSS. It's cooking, bro. It's cooking. Alright, that was pretty quick. I'll paste this code here. Now let's see what Grok has given us. Both the calculator and the background are black. There's literally no clear separation between them. Let's do some math. We have animation every time we click the button. That's actually very good. We also have rounded buttons like iOS layout, and the calculator does support keyboard input. Now, let's try to fix the user interface. The calculator and the background must be in different color schemes. Let's see if Grok can take this clear feedback. Now, let's take this code from Corky and run it again.
Shit, here we go again.
Whoa, holy smokes, are you kidding me? Grok just made a complete change to the interface. Look at that. We have a beautiful blue and purple gradient in the background. The display is clear. The calculator has a soft glass morphic with subtle blur that separates the app from the background. That's next level. It's clean, it's modern, it's stylish. I did not expect that. Grok maintained the iOS layout with the rounded buttons, but with these refreshed colors, it truly stands out beautifully. That initial black screen was a disaster, but this is a masterpiece. Alright, we've put ChatGPT, Claude and Grok to build a calculator app. And based on what we've seen, one AI truly rose above the rest, delivering an experience that was not just functional but flawlessly executed from the very first attempt.
While ChatGPT showed a decent effort and Grok delivered an incredible comeback with a uniquely stunning design, it was Claude that absolutely dominated this round. Its ability to interpret our incredibly detailed prompt and produce an iOS-style calculator app complete with all the animations, keyboard input and error handling all in one go was simply unparalleled. Claude is the undisputed champion.
What did you think? Were you surprised by Claude's win? Did Grok's comeback blow you away? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, hasta la vista, baby!